What's up, guys? It's Azarin here, back with a review for week 2 of Valiant League's UCL play. This week we're facing Omega, and I have the replays right here. First matchup was Boreas versus Omega Groove, and as you can see, a team matchup. Boreas is carrying Ice with double ground, Piloswine and Mamoswine, and a Curon Black. So he's pretty good. He's got a pretty good matchup here, so we'll see how this goes. So he leads off with Curon Black, the Earth Power user. He goes straight for the Earth Power, knocks out the Magnezone, even if it was sturdy. He breaks through it with Terra Volt. He goes out into Zapdos now. And now he goes into Rotom Wash, trying to predict a double. Then he Ice Beams. He just straight up Ice Beams. He doubles from the Rotom out into Zapdos. So now Ninetales is in, and this is a Life Orb Ninetales, because I have this team, and I use this in a live. He doubles out into Piloswine. Groove doubles out into Rotom Wash, and then Boreas gets his Rocks up, which is good. Now Boreas is going to go back into Kyurem. Rotom's going to go for a Wisp, but due to the nerf on Burn, it's not as bad anymore. And since this Kyurem is all special, it doesn't really matter either. Boreas Earth Powers on the incoming Zapdos. Obviously, it doesn't affect him. Ice Beam comes out, does about 70%. Groove roosts here. Roost stalls a bit. Then he goes out into Raichu. Boreas Ice Beams, nearly knocking the Raichu out. Boreas predicts nicely the Focus Blast and goes out into Ninetales, the one thing that can take a hit from it. Tapu Koko comes out. And Boreas switches into Piloswine, the Spadef Wall. He goes for a Gleam, predicting that. Or I guess it was his best play overall. But it does nothing. Piloswine now goes for a Toxic on the incoming Rotom. And I think Boreas probably has a switch back into Kyurem here. Yep, he goes back into Kyurem Black. Hydro Pump comes out. That does absolutely nothing. Toxic wears down the Rotom. On the switch, I think Boreas roosts. Yeah, he roosts here, and then Omega Groove is like X, because literally he has nothing for this thing. So he should go back out into Tapu Koko here. Dazzling Gleam is coming out, probably, so we had to switch out into Ninetales, just a sack. Grass Knot comes out, does not kill, even with a crit. Goes back out into Piloswine, Gleams. He's just trying to Life Orb stall it, I guess. Grass Knot doesn't even KO the Piloswine, and then Boreas knocks out the Koko with an Earthquake. Golem comes out. Interesting. Edges on the Piloswine. It's a Life Orb Golem. Kyurem Black comes out, and now he Earth Power sweeps for the GG. So yeah, Boreas had this matchup heavily in his favor, just with this Kyurem Black alone. And then the two Mamoswines made it even easier to win this game. So that's the first match. Now we'll move on to the second match, which is Dell versus Omega Van. Well, now Dell is rocking a weird team with Politoed. And in this generation, we have Pelipper. So I don't really see what the merit of Politoed is, except for more balanced bulk instead of just on the defensive side. But we'll see how it plays into effect. I mean, the second Rain Setter is also good. So he's got a hyper-offensive team here with Azu, Greninja, Kingdra, and Seismitoad, two Swift Swim abusers, and Omega Van's running a normal Dark team. So he leads off with Seismitoad, goes into T-Tar here. Dell gets up his rocks, Van gets up his rocks as well. Van goes hard into Hoopa, and the Hoopa just dies because Seismitoad is physical. So then Divine Dell goes up to Pelipper, and Van goes for the Wisp here. So I think Dell probably U-turns here. He goes back into T-Tar to get rid of the rain. U-turn comes out. This is actually good. Politoed is actually good here. So now he goes out in Azu, who has no switch-ins. Absolutely no switch-ins. Even Muck is going to take a lot. Yeah, Muck, that's probably banded, because Muck just takes a shit ton and dies to Sandstorm. Sableye comes out. Goes for the Wisp on Azu. He stays in, even though he had the Pelipper. I don't know. Kills the Sableye, which is good. Mandibuzz comes out. Del switches out into Politoed, bringing the rain back up. Van goes for the foul play. Eject button switches him out into Kingdra. And now, I think a Surf should be coming out. Yeah, nice safe Surf. Spec Surf does not knock out the Tyranitar and Sand, but this will 2-hit KO. So now, Van is on his last legs here. Greninja comes out. Dark Pulse flinches is like his only hope. He pulses here. It's Life or Protean and not Battle Bond. Surf comes out, and this should be a GG. So 6-0 by Del. Oh, hopefully. I wonder if it is. Foul play comes out on Greninja. Yeah, Del wanted the 6-0. A little bit of disrespect here. So that's a GG. Nice 6-0 on Omega Van. And I think you can tell what's going to happen Game 3. Easnall comes back, with a little vengeance. His Steel team is back in play versus Kips, who has Ice. So we know how this is going to go. Leads Heatran. It's a Balloon Tran. I think both a Taunt here comes out to prevent Rocks. Or T-Wave. Scummy move. Scum. Rocks go up. Rapid Spin is probably incoming. He plumes here. Rapid Spin. Get Rocks up, but now no. Lava Plume switch in. So he gets the Rocks up again. Should have just continued Rapid Spin because Rocks are more detrimental in the long run. EQ comes out from Mega Gross, and Mega Gross should probably just run through the rest of his team. If this is Scarf Kyurem, he just has to make one double, but it's not. It's Babiri Berry, but through Tough Claws, Stab, Meteor Mash, that's not going to save him. So this is probably Scarf. This is the Scarfer here. So he goes for the EQ on the Ferrothorn, does a lot with a crit. Goes for the EQ again. Power Whip comes out, knocks out the Mamoswine. So now Cloyster comes out. So if he misses Power Whip here, then it would be bad. I mean, I think that was his play to Shell Smash and like hope for the Power Whip miss. Yeah. So he Shell Smashes here on the Magearna. I don't know why he didn't. And Easnall decides to shift gear. And he pumps. So this is actually a little scary. And then Ironhead doesn't kill, moreover. This might actually work, which is unfortunate. But unfortunately, it looks like the Metagross has Bullet Punch. So Easnall lucked out because I think he choked again there. Because he gave... I don't know if he let the Cloyster set up there. But... wow, I can't believe he let the Cloyster set up on the Magearna, of all things. And then used Ironhead. So Weavile comes out. Celesteela has a defense boost, so I don't think this is going to even touch him. Heavy Slam cleans up the game. And that's it. So Valiant bounces back from the ass whooping they took week 1. It gets a nice 3-0 victory against Omega. Next week is Arbiter, so that'll be a tougher matchup. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.